Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Alex here. I'm a person who's got over 30 years experience in sales, and I want to help speed up the process of learning what a professional sales job's about, and also to bring more business to you and help you win the market. So the past couple of videos I've made have been about prospect, who your prospect is, about how do you contact them and what do you say, and there'll be more around this in the master classes that I provide. But now I want to talk to you about the first meeting. So again, this is very important. You've got 5 minutes to make an impact. So how do you go about that? Well, first things, obviously you've got to introduce yourself, tell them why you're there, and try to open up. How do you open them up? Well, it's quite simple, my friends. You ask questions. This is not a meeting about you telling him everything about you, or so I use just him. It could be obviously a lady as well. So it's not you about telling them about everything that you do. It's about understanding their business. And if you want to disarm somebody, it's quite simple. Ask them about themselves. For example, you've got an interesting role. Tell me about it. What challenges do you have? I'm very interested to understand what it's all about and how much you enjoy your role. Please tell me more. And you just listen. You interact. So when it gets kind of what I call to the kind of slowing down stage, another question. Well, that's very interesting. How did you do this? Great. Ongoing till you get, so you're taking them down a route of trying to understand their business. You've got 2 ears and one mouth. This is an old saying. You should use them in that proportion. I think you should have 3 ears and one mouth. The less you say, the better you're getting on. And you'll find that people open up without prompt once you get past a certain point, because you've got to show interest. You have got to engage, show interest, dig about, ask questions. When it gets short, ask another question, until you get to the point where you can then start understanding where the challenges are. So ask them, look, sounds great, but is that difficult? You know, how does that slow things down? Or is there ways that you would like to improve that? I've got to give you an example. I used to sell franking machines for Pitney Bowes, a great company, good staging ground to learn what I call your craft. And I was in my hometown, a town called Hawick in Scotland, and Pringles of Scotland were the biggest knitwear company, without a doubt, in the world, who had a brand. It was a very wanted brand. And I knew this lady, and she had a competitive piece of equipment. So what happened was, this was the third time I'd been to see her. She always spoke to me, and being a local lad, you know, it was very easy to get in front of her. But she was like, oh, tough, not interested. No, I'm happy with what I've got. You know, so we were just walking past the boardroom, funny enough, and there was loads of what I'd look at statements or invoices and loads of envelopes. And I just asked the question, well, what happens here, Doreen? She basically says, well, twice a month we have to sit and stuff the envelopes, and even the directors get involved. So, I mean, we're talking thousands, you know, every single time. So I says to her, if I could give you something you could do that in 20 minutes, would that be any benefit? No, you can't do that. I says, I can. I said, let me just tell you now, if I can show you that we've got a piece of equipment that deal with that in 20 minutes every time, thousands of letters and statements and all the rest of it, I says, would you be interested in this piece of equipment? She says, yes. I says, right. So I gave her a ballpark figure because it was a modular type system. I says, next time you do this, let me know, or when you're ready to do it, I'll take you to the office. You bring all your mail, everything, just as it is. What we'll do, we'll take your invoices, etc. We'll put them in the envelope for you. The envelope will be sealed, and we'll frank it. All you've got to be asked to pay is for the franking. And obviously, I want to sell you a piece of equipment that will help the business. How does that sound to you? Great. I says, okay. So that's what we did. We basically showed her a piece of equipment that did this in 20 minutes, and we're talking thousands of envelopes and pieces of information to go in them. I took her for lunch. By the time we come back, it was done. And I actually got the order. This is an interesting bit. I actually got the order when I was away on holiday, would you believe, sitting in Portugal. Loved it. And it took me, it was over a month and a half's target, one piece of equipment. And all that came because I provided a solution for somebody that had a problem and didn't know there was a solution about. So if that helps you, then please look at my website, www.quantumminds.io. If you like my video, please do like it. Leave me a little comment, that'd be great, and share it with your network of contacts. It'd be much appreciated. Have a great day. Thank you very much.